Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Killchella #1. Second issue is out soon. We haven't done a video review of the first issue, so we're going to go do that. It's written by Mario Candelaria, artist by Serg Acuña, colorist Katherine Lobo, lettering by Matt Krotzer. Alright, so Killchella. I mean, the name should tip you off. It is a riff on popular music festivals that are out there, except, well, serial killer involved. Some killing is involved. Exactly what? We're not quite sure, but something is up. A lot of bodies will probably be dropping. Let the bodies hit the floor. That seems probably. That should be the theme music of this song, right? Or this comic, right? Let the bodies hit the floor. Alright, so when I did the original reviews, I liked this debut. I really enjoyed the debut. It's interesting. I mean, I think, one, it's a pretty solid concept and idea. I mean, the fact that no one's done a serial killer comic in a music festival that I know of, yeah, I feel like it's overdue. There's potentially some really interesting stuff when it comes to maybe some commentary about those festivals and the people that go to it. There's a lot of potential there. What's really intriguing about this is who the comic revolves around. It is like a lot of, we'll say, personalities, social media personalities, influencers, celebrities, people that you really should not like is what it comes down to it. And I think that's the intriguing thing about the comic. These are people that we probably should not like in real life. They spend money without thought. They, are there for the clout and the clicks. This is like everything I hate about society and people. But there's something somewhat charming about them. They do seem to have a real friendship. Their interactions, the relationships feel real and not kind of superficial fake like you would expect with them. They just kind of feel like normal people that made good, and you don't totally want to slap. And that's really important because they're gonna die. A couple of them are gonna die. We know they're gonna die because that's kind of what horror films do, or horror stories do. Is like a couple of those main characters you get introduced to are gonna bite it. So the question is who and when and how. So you got to set them up. If you don't really care about these people, it's not going to work. Like, unless the whole point of it is watching these people get killed, and that's the entertainment of it. But the team doesn't quite go there. It really does feel like these people, like, you kind of don't want to like them, but you kind of do. There's a very wrestling aspect to it. I think that's kind of the interesting thing about it. They're not quite the heels that you like, but they have that larger than life vibe about them. Where they're characters, and they come off that way, but you still kind of like them for some reason. Like, it's fake, but you still like it's a really weird thing to describe, and hopefully you understand what I'm getting at. But generally I like it. Like good horror opens up with the good kill. It ends with a nice little twist and shock. It's good like that. I think it follows the setup for like a horror slasher thing quite well. We'll go right here. We're not gonna go any further because it's kill time at that point. So yeah, I mean, while it follows a lot of the what you'd expect for a horror slasher type comic, it does it in a really charming, fun way. It's summer popcorn, really fall popcorn, horror Halloween popcorn, I guess would be the best way of putting it, in a summer setting. So yeah, I like the debut. I think it was a fun debut. If you're into horror comics, it's definitely worth checking out. Of course, the second issue is out very soon, so perfect timing to check out that first one if you haven't yet. So you can go get it. It is in comic shops, obviously. We have a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage by doing that support our site. So thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank you all for watching. We appreciate that. If you want the latest comic news, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, and Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geek.